Hello, family. Hope you're having a good night. It's really good to see you. I'm just chilling at home after work, hit the tanner real quick, said hi to my girls there. They're so freaking sweet. I love them. They're really so sweet. They're so adorable. And, and when I first started going there, they were having a hard time remembering my last name. And, I just kind of busted their chops a little bit. I'm like, you're going to remember me. You're gonna remember me. So they made sure to remember who I am, and we just chatted up, and they tell me what's going on, like in their lives, like loosely, and like nothing too in depth, because like it's a pretty quick process, but it's nice catching up, and I'll always love it when they compliment my fits and everything. I'm like, oh yeah, I just rolled in after work. I don't dress like this all the time. Like these are my fancy clothes. Yes, I did that. Came home and just having a little bit of a Moscato Sangria. It's my favorite wine, guys. It's very light. It's sweet. Nothing crazy. So just a little relaxer. And I'm gonna get ready to call my sister for a proper sister night. It's been a while. It's a little bit strange because it's something we've been doing every Friday when she's gotten this new position, and then prior to this position we were doing it every Wednesday or Thursday. I can't remember what day, but like we've been doing this for years. Like it's tradition, it's ritual, that's what we do. But since I don't know, like since I've been going through this whole process, and since Hawaii and being so inspired by my visit to Hawaii, big time. Like that was life changing. It really was. That was great. It was eye opening for me. But since then, I just really want to be out in the world, especially to places I've never been. So I've been on the go a lot, and just we haven't been able to touch base like we usually do. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that and hearing all about her stuff, because the brief conversations that we've had throughout all of this, like it's just me catching her up real freaking quick on like what's going on with me, because like it's just so much, like boom boom boom. So I really want to take time and hear about what's going on with her, because it's been a while. So yeah, work was pretty good today. I was able to essentially close with another person, so that was really wonderful. The car isn't quite ready to be like available for sale as of yet, but it's really close, and it's within his budget, and um, he was able to work things out with the lenders. Excuse me, wow, I can't talk with it. Work it out with the lenders, so yeah, it's good. We'll be able to turn that in really soon, like officially. He's got right of refusal right now, so yay. Um, do you remember a handful of videos ago I told you about that lady who left me a really, really nasty review? Well, she's freaking back. I'm not even kidding. And I actually got pretty heated today. Like, I actually got like a little bit vocal and a little bit fired up about it, because, we responded to her nasty review and was just like, hey, let us know what we can do to make it right, blah, blah, blah. Didn't love the fact that I wasn't mentioned, like, well, we do see here in your recorded and texted conversations that you were offered all those things. Said nothing, but whatever. Well, she came back and changed her 1 star to a 4 star. Apparently, one of our managers reached out and offered her the reimbursement, same as I had. And she went on to thank and boast about the manager, which is great, but then bring up my name again and drag me through the mud yet again. And I just said to my boss, I was like, I'm literally about to take all these screenshots of our text and post it to her comment. And he's like, don't do that. I mean, so I'm not going to do that, but I'm just like, why don't you guys have my back in this situation? And he's like, well, what do you mean? He's like, of course we have your back. He's like, but it's not going to do any good to open that can of worms. But I'm like, yeah, but I was like, it makes me look awful. It makes me look awful to any prospective customers of mine, any clients who would be wanting to work with me. And I don't know. He's just like, seriously, he's like, just don't even, he's like, it'll get buried. I was like, it was buried and now she's back again. So I did. I got fired up. I was really upset about it because like for someone to have so much hate in their heart, misplaced hate, by the way, very misplaced, and anger towards me who I didn't do anything wrong at all. I really didn't. And I in fact offered her all the solutions that she wasn't willing to accept. She accepted, then she wasn't accepting it, and then she accepted it from my manager. Whatever. So I'm just gonna have to really like move on from that and just let it go and keep building up my 5 stars. So one of my 5 stars that I got recently, beautiful, beautiful lady. I really enjoy talking to her. Like I can tell she's like a deep person, like has a deep soul, and she's going through a lot. Like this whole thing for her is like fairly new, and it's a lot of like coming to terms with things in a new life and just having to accept the situation and do the things that she can to like help improve, give her plus 10 mood, So, um, she wanted to make some changes and, she was concerned about a couple things. So I was just like, let me call you. Let's chat it out. Like, this is going to be easier to talk about than text. So, talk to her and, she asked a little about my New York trip and, yeah, I just sent her a nice video from my recent trip and said, hey, like let's get together on Monday. We'll, add this new device to your contract. We're not too late. It'll be okay. And she's just so thankful. And she was just like, you have no idea how much you're helping me through what I'm going through. She's like, you're so sweet. You're so kind. And it really has been such a blessing to me. And I don't know, she just made me feel really good. Like every time I talk to her, she's so like beautiful, outwardly beautiful like that. Like I want to cry. So, yeah, those are the people that just make it even better, make this career even better. So, but yeah, she left me a gorgeous review. She hasn't even gotten her car yet. But she left me such a beautiful review, basically saying all these just wonderful things about me, and everyone at work was just joking like, oh, how much did you pay her to say all that? Like, but yeah, it helped. That was my end of my day. So after Miss McNasty rearing her ugly head yet again, at least I had my counter there, had my balance, and then some. She's above and beyond. Beautiful person. Love you. So, um, yeah, so Mo and I are staying kind of loosely in touch today. Like it's been like less frequent, and I know with the weekends with his career, it's he's just busy. It's super busy. So I don't know. I just don't want to be too much, and also I'm like, I hope you're like not doing this thing because I know he is actually busy. I'm not being crazy about that. I know. But I'm also like in the way when he is texting me, when he finally does text me, sometimes it's like very giving, and sometimes it's just like I could tell you just shut it off real quick. So I'm like, I hope you're not like losing interest already, getting bored with me already. I'm not a boring person, guys. I'm clearly not. So I'm just like, I don't know. I question everything. I question everything. I'm just like this, honestly. I question everything. And I think about it so much and in depth in all the ways that you possibly can. And I don't know if it's like something's wrong with my brain, or maybe because I'm super duper smart, or because I'm an Aquarius and we're just kind of like that. I don't know. Reasons. Reasons. But yeah, I don't know. I just like keep thinking about our conversations and like playing them back, and just I don't know. Some of the things he said is just like, oh, beautiful, so beautiful. Like today when he messaged me, He was just like, oh, he's like, I'm gonna have a really long night. I'm probably not gonna get home till like 12:30. Like this sucks. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I don't know how you don't get burnt out. And he's like, does burn you out. He's like, but you've inspired me to want to work even harder. And he had made a comment. I don't remember if I had mentioned this or not, but he had made a comment in one of our like video chats where he was just like, I'm gonna have to get my own apartment because he's got like 3 roommates, I guess. He's like, I'm gonna have to get my own apartment so you don't have to like spend any money on a hotel when you come to visit. I'm just like stop it. Like, and at one point, I don't remember exactly what he said. I was like, don't say things that you don't mean. And he's like, I don't say things that I don't mean. And I'm like, okay, we'll see. It's all this we'll see for me. Like, talk is talk. It's easy to talk. It's the action that truly counts. That's the thing. Following through. Being of your word. And if for some reason something happens and it just can't happen, then communicating it in an authentic, honest way. Being straight up. So, yeah. Well, I've got my son behind me. As you see, he's doing that one hand on me thing where he likes to also like with his claws. So, such a good boy. These kids have freaking fleas. I don't even know how it happened, guys. They don't go outside. I don't know if it's because like my grandparents' dogs go in and out, and I don't know, something like that. But like, I feel so bad because they're scratching the shit out of themselves. I did give them some medicine, so I hope that it works and it works fucking soon because gross and annoying and aw. So wish me luck. Goodbye.